As you can see, we've had a lot of snowfall recently, and I've been out on some excursions to look for signs of wildlife through tracks. Tracks are a great way to know if an animal is in your area. Some animals are really difficult to see, maybe because they come out at night or they are just secretive in general, and tracks are a way that you can know that they're there without ever seeing them. I'm going to take you out on some of my excursions looking for tracks, teach you what to look out for, what kind of information you can get from tracks, how to best observe them, and how they can be used to help real scientists. Let's go. One of the things I love about tracks is it's kind of like solving a mystery. If you see multiple tracks or you see an interesting pattern, you can guess, like, what is going on here? If it's obvious that it's two different animals, were these animals here at the same time? Was one following another one? These are some things you can start getting curious about. So what happened here? We have some hair. Looks like maybe that could be urine. And then we have tracks. Do you think this is one individual or two? How can you tell? Tracks are a great way for scientists to know if a species is present in an area without ever seeing it. Did you know that you can upload tracks to iNaturalist? This app contributes to real science. Scientists can actually download the data and use it in publications and research. To help you identify individuals, you can buy a field guide or check trusted sources online, such as your government wildlife agency. They often provide free resources. Clues within a single track that will help you identify the species include the size of the track, the number of digits and the overall shape of the digits and footpad, including the spacing in between, and the presence of claws or nails. One of the ways you can tell canid prints from feline prints is the presence of nails. So that's one thing you want to pay attention to when looking at tracks. When looking at the entire track path, note information such as the distance between the tracks. This will help you identify the species and or determine the number of individuals. Also pay attention to the overall pattern. When uploading a track to iNaturalist, ideally include a ruler so measurements can be made. Add something to the photo to offer some size perspective, such as a coin. At the very least, add your hand or foot if you have nothing else. By you observing tracks, taking photos of them, and uploading them to iNaturalist, you can help scientists understand the range of more elusive species, or species that might be changing or expanding their range. For example, mountain lions, pumas, cougars, panthers, all the same animal. They have been locally extinct or extirpated from the eastern coast, except for the Florida panther population. But mountain lions out west are expanding their range eastward. By using tracks, scientists can understand their expansions better. It's important to remember that tracks will look different in different substrate. Even the same species might look different depending on whether the track is in the mud, snow, or sand. If you're having a hard time identifying the species who made a track, don't be too hard on yourself. There's a lot of variation within tracks, and there's a lot of species that can look similar depending on their size or life stage. For instance, the tracks a young coyote makes might look similar to those of an adult fox. Also, it depends on how good the track is itself. Maybe an animal didn't press fully or forcefully and you can't see all of the parts. Or maybe it really pushed down and moved the substrate around a lot, making it look bigger than it appears. After snow, it's a really great time to find tracks, obviously, but you can look for tracks year-round. You can go to areas near water, such as wetlands, ponds, riversides, lakes, and look in muddy areas. You can go to sandy areas as well. Those are great places to find tracks. So no matter what kind of day it is for you, get outside and start exploring some tracks. This video is part of my Wildlife Biology for Kids Club program. You will get the accompanying downloadable activities. Take them into your backyard, into your neighborhood, and use them to explore nature together. Get access to a community of like-minded individuals to share your findings and get inspired by what others discover. Interact with me, and there will be exclusive content. Check out the description below for the enrollment link. You can enroll at any time. These activities are meant to be fun, easy, and intentional to get you and your child outside, discovering nature, fostering their curiosity, and connecting together. Make sure you subscribe so that you get the notification when the next video is out.